Hi everybody, this is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you an easy way to cut up a mango. Now if you've never cut up a mango before, this is going to be a tip that you're really going to appreciate. It's going to help you out a lot. The mango has a very large stone or pit inside in its oval shape and it's kind of flattened. So think of it as being my hand, okay? Now if you notice, when you lay it down, it's going to tend to roll in one direction. It's not going to stay like this like an apple might. It's rolling in one direction. What this tells me is the position of that pit. It's laying like this, not like this, not like this, but it's laying flat like this, and that's how it will tend to roll. And there's a lot more flesh on this side and this side of the pit than there is on either side this way. So what you're going to do is pay attention to how it lays down and then stand it up. Okay, we've got it like this, so we know that the pit is this way. And so what we're going to do, we remove this stem from it first. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to stand it up. I'm going to make a large cut down. Now you have to kind of guess on how thick that stone is and just make a cut on down through. Okay, so now we've got a lot of flesh right there, and then you turn it around and you make a cut in the opposite direction. Okay, and I've just barely started to hit the pit. Now you can make a cut this way. You can either cut it with at an angle, you can try it, or you can just cut it straight down. It's hard not to hit the stone this way, but if you do, you do. Now, I can tell you from first-hand experience, you don't have to cut it like this, but it's a lot easier like this. This flesh on the inside is very slippery. It's more slippery than a juicy, wet peach, okay? So if you were to just hold it and try to peel it this way with a knife, this is going to get very slippery in your hands, and you might have an accident with it along the way. It's really hard. So now, what we're going to do, I'm going to switch to a smaller knife so I know I don't slice my finger up. And what you can do is just run your knife along the peel and just remove the peel that way. And then you can take the rest of the mango and just slice it up into little pieces that you want. You could leave them into sticks or however you want to use it. Now with this being a little larger and not flat, one way to do it is to cut it into strips, and then just like I just did on the other, cut along it with your knife. I think this is about the safest way I know to do it because this pulp is quite slippery. And then you can just cut it into whatever size pieces you would like to use. Okay. Sometimes if it's very ripe, you might be able to take the peel and just slip it off this way. It's not as clean of a cut, and this one may not be quite as ripe as it needs to do that, but sometimes you can do that, but not all the time. And this one is not quite ripe enough to do that with. If you want to try and remove any more of the flesh from the pit, you can try it. It's a lot easier said than done. You see, I actually managed to cut pretty close to the pit because I really can't get much off from this. But that's basically all there is to cutting a mango up. But this approach is a lot safer than trying to hold it in your hand and peel it away like this. You know, when you just hold it like this, it's very slippery, just like a wet peach. Well, I do hope this helps you out. This is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. Bye for now.